Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to play a few holes today, and I thought I'd throw it up here for anyone that was looking to kill some time to just watch along. So it's a course I've wanted to play for a while here on the E6 Connect add-on to the Mevo Plus. It is called Pine Canyon Golf Club. You're going to notice the ball's probably going to be flying further today as per my swing speed, because unlike a lot of the courses I've played lately that are a bit closer to sea level, this one's actually 6,900 feet above. So it's the highest above sea level I've played, which will be super difficult to figure out how long to hit the irons, but should be a lot of fun with the driver. So let's go and take a look. So first hole is 374 yards, par 4. Probably going to adjust this line a little bit to get it into a safer zone. Let's see how far this thing flies. It's 21 feet downhill, so no clue what's going to happen. That one's pushed a little bit. Oh baby. Yeah, so that wasn't even the best swing, but at 6,900 feet the ball goes. So 311. I mean, it's an okay swing, but that's never flying 311 typically. So this should be a fun round. But now here's where it gets really tough. Because I have no sweet clue how far irons are going to go. So this one's a pretty bad lie. I've got a lob wedge in hand here. I'm going to try to just cozy it up there. That's probably short, actually. Yep. So I thought it was going to fly a lot further than that, but my guess is on some of the shorter clubs, they're just not going to fly that much further than they typically would. So it probably gets a little bit more noticeable when you're on some of the further out clubs. So now tricky sand shot here to try to save par on the first. Bite. So might be starting off with a bogey here, which is okay. Kind of off the couch for this round today, not expecting anything too huge. And a one putt par, so fortunate there. If that was in real life, I'm telling you right now, I would have bogeyed that hole. But I will take the par. Alright, second hole, 414 yard. Wind moving right to left, 55 feet uphill, so this ball should not fly as far. Let's just take a good smooth swing, try to get it out there. That one should be pretty good, right down the middle I think. Not long, going up that hill, but whew, look at that thing kick. Yeah, it's gonna be a day of big drives for sure with this elevation. That's just crazy, because I didn't even swing that, and it rolled out to 293. All right, wind is slightly helping, 25 feet up the hill here. 123. I'm gonna hit a lob wedge again. It's quite a bit up the hill, but I just imagine if I get this up and there's a slight wind at the back, it's going to go, but let's see. So hit a 60 degree. And the wind is pushing that. I should have aimed a little better. That's good though. So, even up the hill, the 60 degree got there. It's 24 feet. I'm assuming likely a two putt par, good enough. So we continue moving along. Now a 210 yard par 3, 33 feet down the hill. Wind is kind of hurting slightly, but more so to the right. Yikes. 210 with this kind of, yeah, I think I'll hit an 8 iron. Trying to figure out this elevation on the fly, but I'm going to try to hit an 8 iron down there. That's a good strike. It's right at it if it's the club. Oh, I think it's the right club too. That's going to be perfect. So guessing right with some of these elevation adjustments right now, and I'm pretty pleased with that. 210 par 3 to have a 16 footer is always good. And it giving me the birdie. So, 1 under through 3. Moving along quickly. Really short par 5, but I guess it's because there's a dog leg here. It's still crazy short. I'm going to try to take an aggressive line. That's wild because this course is actually longer. So very strange that this is a short par 5. Probably if you're measuring it out as the fairway goes, it's probably closer to 480 or something. But still, just really short. So let's take a good swing. It wasn't great, but it's just fine there. Just off the fairway, 314. Loving these conditions. That's a lot of fun. My goodness. 129 into the par 5. That's silly. Wind at the back, 18 feet up the hill, one from 129. I don't want to come short because all that sand. So I'm going to hit a sand wedge. I think I was right between the sand and the lob, and I'll try not to kill the sand wedge, but smooth it up there. So we're going to go over these trees. Oh, and it caught a tree, unfortunately. But it's probably good that it caught a tree, slowed it down just enough. And now it looks like in a pretty good spot to 2-putt for the birdie, to get to 2 under. 16 feet, they couldn't even get it to me. No, 2-putt birdie. And just cruising along right now, 2 under par. Through 4 holes, I think. And I'm enjoying this elevation. 4 holes, second par 3. So that's how to kill the cat in my case. 178, wind at the back, 17 feet up the hill. I feel like it's, sheesh. If it wasn't 17, oh, we got the wind at the back. Goodness, I'm gonna hit a pitching wedge. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm finding this elevation having a major impact. So my pitching wedge is my 150 club typically. It's up the hill, so it might not get there. And I didn't get all of it, so hopefully that wind pushes it a lot. Yeah, go. That might be a 3-putt because it's going to come down that ridge, but the pitching wedge was the right club. I just caught it a bit heavy. "34 feet might be a 3-putt. It's a 2-putt, so I got kind of lucky there, but still a good green and rag on that one. Playing the guessing game. All right, this is interesting because it is 431, wind in the face, but it's downhill, so I think a good poke could still be a really good poke here. Let's take a good swing. And that is bad contact. I flared the face open right at contact, so that's going to be high, spinny, not where we wanted, but and really short considering the elements. But a good miss, all things considered. Just a really bad contact. 1.35 smash factor. See, not what you want there. And now straight into the wind, 180 yards. Into the wind this time at 180, I'm going to hit an 8-iron. And I think I pulled that a bit. Holy cow. I thought the wind would knock that down a bit. The pull always makes it go a bit further, but that's just wild. Trying to play at this elevation is crazy. Now, a really tricky shot, short-sided, not a lot of green to work with, 65 feet. I'm actually going to look at the screen here. Let's do a little bit of course management, see what it takes to land it around the fringe. Okay, so it's like a 38-foot shot. Everything's breaking off right. Let's try to just pop this one around 40 feet, land it close to the fringe, and roll it out. And as you can tell there, that was certainly a system glitch, because I did not hit it that high. But we'll just roll with it. We'll take what we get, which is going to be a bogey here. Yeah. So there's a bogey with a bit of a system glitch on the chip, although I may not have got up and down anyways. We got another par 5 now, through 462 yards. Wind at the back, it's uphill. Let's smack one. Haven't really been hitting the driver that well yet this round, which is unfortunate because the conditions are so awesome for it. And 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 160 1 so that's the longest one yet, 316. 114 club head speed and a decent smash factor, so that's getting a little bit better. Swing's warming up. I'd love to see it creep up into the high teens, if possible. Now short shot into a par 5 again. We'll try to get that bogey back from last hole. This is crazy, 155, wind at the back. I'm gonna hit a sandwich and see what happens. And I pulled the sandwich. Bounce. It was the right club too. Just tugged it. I think I was trying to squeeze 5 yards out of it that maybe I shouldn't have. That's a really gross swing. Go back and watch that one later. Yet, still a really good chance to get up and down here. So, 44 feet down the hill, I take a dotless ball. Just, goodness, 2 feet 7 inches downhill. I just want to get this thing started, let it run out, let's see what happens here. Alright, 6 foot 10 inches. Good weight on it anyways. Elevation doesn't affect the chipping, which is nice. Just kind of put it a bit left there. That was an aiming issue. Ooh, 2 putts, so only get the par there. It's a tough par to swallow. Right, 12 feet uphill, wind at the back again. Time for another grip it and rip it scenario here. Let's just swing at this. And that is a pull. Hopefully not too far left that it hurts me, but I think it will. 315 again. Got through some trees there. I'm not sure what my angle will be like, but I've pulled that right to the left. In the 114 range again. I think I lucked out. Wind right at the back. The lie's really not that bad, as you can see. I'm going to hit a 65 degree wedge, which I have here. So going to try a 65 degree wedge from 111 with that wind at the back. It'll probably come up short, but let's see. Oh, I got right under that, so the wind's got to take it for sure. Oh my goodness! Playing at elevation's nuts. So I recently got the 65, and it probably is an 80-yard club max for me. And I just threw that 120 or whatever, so kind of crazy. Having fun with this round, but it is hard to play at this elevation and have no clue what's going on. So now I'm going to bump and run one. As I always do with the bump and runs, I do adjust the club I'm playing with. I'm hitting an 8-iron here. I find that the system picks it up a little bit better, and then of course always use the dotless ball. It's 1 foot downhill. It's breaking right to left, so I've adjusted it a tiny bit. I just need to get this one past the screen and let it roll out, so here we go. That's going to be way too much. Hammer. Yeah, so should be a bogey to put me back to even. I'm having a bit of a tough go with it now. Yeah, so 2-putt bogey. I think I'm back to even par here. We're cruising along though. It's a fast round. Number 9. Oh, wind in the face, 21 feet downhill. It's still almost drivable with the conditions factored in. So let's see here. The tee that I like is behind the screen. Also, got an impact screen in the mail right now. It's going to replace this tarp. And I got a really good deal on it, so I'll share that when I get it up. Okay. And I'll share if it's any good. If it's any good, I'll post the link. That was a nice soft swing. Nothing big about that. And that's going to be a good place to be. Have a look at getting up and down. And we were playing into a wind there. Yeah, 109.6. Took a little off, so. But I like this. This is a good spot to be right now. 38 yards. Just going to take that 65 degree wedge and pitch one up there. Here we go. And that was poorly judged. I might be 3-putting that. 2-putt. I feel lucky. In real life, I'm probably 3-jacking that all day. All right. This one's tricky. How far is the drive going? Oh, you know what? I'm going to play it right down the left and try to fade one in slightly. 391, 60 feet down the hill, wing width. This has the potential to be an explosive drive if I can hit it well. I'm going to set up for a bit of a fade and just swing away. That's tugged, but I guess the left was the miss, assuming it's not out of bounds over there. Oh no, and there's trees for days. Get off that hill, go. Alright, so that looks like a terrible miss. That was definitely not the shot. 105 yards. I could try to punch under, but that water is way too intimidating. I'm going to see if I can go over. That's why I've got the 65 degree wedge. So I'm going to open this thing up and hit it right into my ceiling. 100 yards, let's go. Oh, I almost got through too. Just caught a branch and it brought me down enough. Stayed out of the water though, so that's great. And I'm alive. But not thriving. Alright, 32 yards. Let's try to hit a better pitch shot than last hole. Settle right there. Oh, they might give it to me for par. That would be kind. So I've been having issues with my game lately in real life, and maybe it's kind of showing right now, but I'm still having a lot of fun with it, really. 133 yards right down the hill. I'm going to hit a lob wedge because I don't want to go long here. I don't really know what it's going to do with the wind at the back and so far down the hill, so let's hit a little lob and see what happens. I hit that about 80%. The wind's going to take it right. I didn't aim far enough left. And I probably could have gone more than the 80%. Yeah, that's fair. But that's a miss I'm happy with, because with that downhill and the wind and the elevation, I could have easily been in a hazard, and now I've got a chance to get up and down. I don't mind this. I got to get up quickly and stop it quickly, 39 feet. And that is as good as I can hit it. Get in the hole. Happy with that. That's exactly what I wanted. And that's a par out of a good decision made for once. I don't make many of them. But cruising on now. Really quick round today. Par 5, 491 yards. It's a little bit uphill. I'm going to aim there, try to maybe draw a little bit. Let's hit a big one. And I didn't draw it, I pushed it, so my driver is kind of not being awesome to me today. But that's still a good spot to be. It was the right miss, if any. Now I've got 196 in from not a great lie. Wind's at the back. I'm going to aim to this miss area right of the green. 29 feet uphill. If I learned anything today, that's probably an 8-iron, even out of the tough lie and with the uphill. Be the club now. Alright, and now don't go to a 3-putt range. So that was a great shot. I'm happy with that. But I've got 34 feet and a 2-putted me for the birdie, so I believe that puts me back 1 under par, yeah. And now we've got another par 4 that's, the wind wasn't in the face, I'd almost say it's reachable. Even though I haven't hit a drive like that today, I feel a lot that I've left in the bag with the driver, and I'm waiting for a big drive to just come out here. At 347, 52 feet downhill, but the wind is in the face, let's take a good swing. And that is a better swing. It's going to be pulled a little bit. But yeah, much better swing. So 320, 8.5 into the wind, but down the hill. It's just smooth. The swings haven't been fast today, but that one was really good contact, as you can see, with that 1.47 smash factor. 1.5 being essentially capping it out as good as you can get. 54 yards now. And the smash factor, for those of you that are just kind of getting into the analytics and stuff, it's the correlation between the ball speed and the club head speed. So essentially, you cap out around 1.5. That's the best that you can do. So if you're swinging at 100 miles per hour on your club head speed, then a 1.5 like perfect smash is going to give you 150 miles per hour of ball speed. And you know, all the big guys that are hammering it out there, they're in search of that 200, but I think right now the top average on the PGA Tour is just a little over 190 with Bryson. So there's some information for people that are just getting into it. It's super fun to learn about the stuff. Now be the club. Well, I hit my mark anyways. 10 feet, could give it to me. And it's turning into a really half decent round, given everything. That's a birdie. Again, I'm probably not making that in real life very often, to be honest. I suck at putting. So down the hill again, wind in the face. I'd love to have wind at the back on some of these downhill ones. It seems like we've had wind at the back uphill, but not so much downhill. And then try to take another good swing, get it out there. I love playing in elevation. It's fun. So staying in the range with, you know, decent swings, but nothing that crazy. 40 yards, little uphill pitch, 6 feet up the hill. This one, you know, not a ton of green to work with, so we got to pretty much hit our number. Spin. Yeah. Hit that a bit long. Hopefully it's a 2-putt. I knew that right off the bat, but I was afraid of going short and staying in that bunker, because then you have a short-sided bunker shot, which is nearly impossible. So I took the miss that I think I should have. And it's a 2-putt. All right, just 4 holes to go now. 378, wind's moving left to right. It's a little bit uphill. I'm just gonna have fun and keep swinging the driver here. This one looks like it almost should be an iron, but. And that one is going to be pull, draw, hook sort of thing. Got through clean, pretty fortunate. There we go. 313. Again, well, so that was a perfect smash. Yeah, that one felt really good. Even though I didn't swing it that hard, the contact just felt really nice. So, 68 yards. We'll try to feel that shot out. Starting to get used to the elevation of it. Oh, and a pretty good shot, but it's not going to amount to anything there. Maybe 15 feet. They've been giving me more for putts than they probably should. That's a 2-putt, as is fair, I think. All right. I'm going to play down the left and try to avoid that water, maybe fade off it a little bit if possible. It's 40 feet down the hill. The wind is hurting slightly and to the right. So let's just hit a smooth shot here. There's that slight fade I was looking for. I think that's going to be pretty good. It was a soft swing. Oh. I'm just not aiming well at the end of the day. I guess I didn't really look at where the landing area was there. So I thought that was good when I hit it. That was a good shot. So long way into this par 5. I got room to go over the trees, so I played out right, winds in the face. What I'm going to do is take my 7-wood and winds in the face, 250 yards, try to get it up high over those trees and play a cut in at that green. I hope this doesn't go long. I got to get it too, because that hill's in front of me. It might just eat the ball, so let's try to get it up high. There it is. That's the fade I wanted. I think it's right at it. If it's got the distance. Oh. come on. Landed soft into the hill. That was nearly a really good shot. And now we got a chance to get up and down for birdie from 50 feet. A testy distance. Sometimes the machine doesn't love it when I hit a lofted wedge. From here it'll pop it up too high in the air. But let's see if it catches it here. Just gonna try to. And come on, that's pretty good. Didn't see all of that shelf moving it off to the left when I hit the shot, but that's what I wanted to do, so I'm happy with that. Gave me a birdie. They've been, yeah, again, like I say, pretty generous. 2 holes to go. 200-yard par 3 here, into the wind, just about level. I'm gonna hit, it sounds weird, I'm gonna hit a 9-iron because I've hit a couple 8-irons that have gone way too long even into the wind, so 200-yard 9-iron, let's go. And probably trying to squeeze those extra couple yards again. I pulled it. The distance would have been pretty decent, but I just pulled to the left. I don't know. Those are big misses, and they look a lot bigger when you're out on the course too. But I'm pretty happy. It's a good bounce back round from the last one that I played. So 59 feet, a little something like this. Spin. No, that's terrible. 2, maybe 3 putts from there. Two putts from 30 feet. And this one's way down the hill, so 2 under. Way down here. I guess I can take that line pretty safely. Wind slightly in the face, so one last swing. Let's make it a good one. You know what? Let's play it off the left for a little bit of a fade. Take a good swing here. Oh, it's going straight. I wanted to fade and hit the path. Come on. Oh, it didn't. That's a good last one though, all things considered. All right. That wind will help me off there, 23 feet downhill. I'm going to hit that 65-degree again. And let's try to get this close. Oh, got right through those branches, that's lucky. That's probably going to spin a bit. There we go. All right, should be a 2-putt for 2 under round. That's a good round of golf in my books. Let's see what it does here. 2-putt for par from 25 feet, lovely. So yeah, I can't beat that. What is it, 2 under on the back, 2 under on the back, even on the front for a 70. Yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all are having a good day. Bye.